Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
Ready? On three, you're gonna cut. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Giving birth is one of the most important events in a person's life, and it is only correct and proper and the right thing to do to make sure that when women come to give birth, that they should be in a place with the proper amenities, the privacy, wonderful facilities, and great staff.
This is a center of excellence with respect to state-of-the-art equipment, top-notch physicians, nurses, and staff. But sometimes you get uncomfortable when there's 2 people in your room or 3 people in your room in a 2-bedded room. This was years ago, and the vision of Michael Dowling and Susan Somerville was, let's have a state-of-the-art facility for the comforts, almost hotel-like, in which every patient has a private room, private bathroom. Obviously quieter, more comforting for that mother who's nursing afterwards, or maybe has twins or triplets in the room. So it makes a big difference for the care providers taking care of patients who are happier, as well as the patients who feel very comfortable, not feel like they're stuffed in a small area.
It's a very special time of your life, so you do want to share it with your family. And our facility here now allows the privacy to do so, and you can really handle your delivery and labor and recovery period as you want to, because you have the privacy to do so.
The plan was at ribbon cutting, or maybe next week, they'd be here, but these babies wanted to come early. They came a week ago, and so she'll tell you her story about triplets and how the entire health system, not just the doctors, the nurses, the NICU, the whole staff, were able to give her 3 healthy babies. So I'd like to introduce Matthew and Deborah Bank.
This is a dream come true. I mean, I was lucky enough to be put in a private room that was modeled after the Katz building, because we were basically, they were moving patients, that way. And this reminds me of my room. It was outstanding. It was absolutely beautiful. The food was delicious. Hospital food usually isn't, but it was very good. And to have the privacy, to have my family there, and just to be able to sleep, and if the nurse needed to come in and take care of me, we actually had a lot of private moments, my nurse and I, and I think that makes it, it makes the experience even more wonderful.
I don't think we should revert back to the idea of saying just because there is a debate nationally about healthcare costs that we should have facilities that are decrepit and lousy and poor, etc., etc. Then the public would have a whole other argument. This doesn't add to the overall cost of what it costs, because we have to eat the cost of this. We don't get paid any more because we have a nicer room. If you want to be one of the best organizations, you have got to invest. You've got to invest in people, and you've got to invest in technology, and you've got to invest in facilities.
Well, with multiple births come multiple challenges and multiple joys. And so we do hundreds of sets of twins a year, tens of sets of triplets, and 1 quad every year, every other year. And so you have to give better prenatal care. There's more visits. We have a big antepartum unit, which is extremely important, and a high-risk antepartum testing unit, and so it's the team approach. Also, the nursery is very important, and so advances in a nursery have made it that babies who are delivered at 24 weeks have a very good chance of survival.
What was the harder part of having triplets, the delivery or figuring out 3 names?
Figuring out 3 names.
and they are?
We have Daniel Harrison Bank. We have Rachel Avery Bank, and we have Jackson Theodore Bank. We went a little presidential.